Hey guys, this is Ado Ray from Bricksbuilder. How are you guys doing? In this video, we'll be building the following hero section. As you can see, it's pretty, how would I put it? There's a lot going on. Well, not super much, but what you can see here is a two-column hero section with a background image and a testimonial section here with a title and obviously a review of a client with some stars. This is a very good section if you are obviously selling something, right? And you also want to showcase a positive testimonial from a happy client, so you have that all in one screen. Let us check out the responsive, how that looks when it on the different devices. Okay, so as you can see, it scales down. The background image goes from the side, it goes to the bottom, and that's how it just scales down. So we're going to be building this, and yeah, let's get started. But before I actually get started, I think that in this video my audio is much better because I found out that I was using I use Loom to record my videos, and I noticed that the setting was not the same because I switched monitors. I have two monitors, so I switched my monitors, and it also switched the settings on the mic for some reason. At least that's what I think happened. So the couple of videos I made were not that, the audio was not that good, and so I did a few tests and I noticed a significant difference. And yeah, this one is much better. So let's dive in, and as usual we're starting with the structure. Wait, let me just take this off. Starting with the structure, and let's just start building. I would also like to say that I will be starting, let me see, hero testimonial. I will be starting with a series where I build a full website, and I'll be starting from the design. So we'll be starting in Figma. We'll actually starting with a sketch. I'll just go talk a little bit about the project, what I'm doing, and it's actually a new project that I'm doing. Let's say, well, I won't say it's new. It was a real project, but the client discontinued. So I think the website was live for like 2 or 3 years, but the client decided to go and do something else. So I'm going to take the existing design and I will tweak it a little bit using the alpha template blocks. So we'll be building in Figma. I just want to show you guys that whole process, and then you can also see for yourself how you could potentially use that to build your own project. I think it would be a very good you could call it a mini course or something. I just need to decide like how far do I plan to go, into the details, because it's still quite a lot of work if I'm going to be building a whole website, right? So you can expect different parts. And that's that's what I just wanted you guys to know. So you can expect that to come to the channel soon. And by the way, in this build I'm also using the core frameworks, so I'll be making some automatic CSS tutorials, and also the full website build that I'll be doing will be in automatic CSS. Though I've already done a core framework website build, which I actually plan to do again, but most likely I might build another project with core. So you can look forward to that. Just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, let's get back to this build. I'm just building up the structure, and we need another image. We need an image for the background. So this image will be positioned automatically, and this is the structure for, I think for this side, for the top, so for this top, this is all the content we need. Now let's set up the testimonial. I would rather use a new section, call it hero. I should just call this hero. Just call this hero top, and this would be hero testimonial. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We need, okay, this is the container, the block. This is another block where we have a heading, and in this block we have review text, and we have the author, and we have the stars. Okay, so let's set that up. So we need 2 blocks. This will just be, I'll just call this the intro, and in the intro has a heading, and this will be the review wrapper, and in the review wrapper we have, let me see again, in the review wrapper we have a block. It will be stacked, so we have 2 blocks. This will be the review text, and this will be the author and rating. And author rating will also have, well, it will have a basic text and I'll add a div, so I don't want it to span 100%. And this will be the rating wrapper, which will also be an ordered list. And every star will have a div and an icon. Where's the icon? Here's the icon. So this will be the icon wrapper, and this will be a UL, and this will be a list. Okay, so we'll style this up later. As for the icon, yeah, star is okay. Okay, we'll add styling later. Okay, review text we still need to add. It's actually like a quote, but we just add a basic text for now. But actually, no, that's good. Just add a basic text and give this a paragraph. Or did I already add it? I'm confused now. Oh, this is not a basic text. This is client name. Wait, client name. This is the review. This is actually the review text, and this is the review text wrapper. Yeah, you could say, okay, you don't really need to have a wrapper around it, but I do add it because one might want to style the box that has the text in it. You might want to do that or do something special with it, so I'm just wrapping it in a div nevertheless. Okay, so we have our elements here. That's all we need. And let's get to styling. So this is the hero top. I'll just call it the hero top. Just sit back and relax. This can take a while. I'm thinking of using advanced themer to quickly add the styles, because for automatic CSS I have the auto BEM feature just to speed this process up. But for now, we just use what we got. Content. Oh, hero top. Heading. Wow. Heading. This is the accent. It's the hero top accent. Wow. Typing is not my friend today. Hero top text. Yeah. Button is already set. Hero top media. Typo. And hero top image. Wow. Okay, let me slow it down. I'm just making so many mistakes right now. Hero top image. And this would be the hero top background image. Background image. And then we go for the hero. This could be hero top testimonial, or I should just call this hero testimonial. Hero testimonial. This will be the hero testimonial container. This will be the hero. This should be the hero testimonial intro heading. Then we go to the review wrapper. Then we got the review text wrapper. We have the review text. I'll call this author rating. Simple as that. This client name. Then we have the rating wrapper. Almost there, guys. Almost there. And here we have the rating. I'll just call this rating item, as this is a list item. And this would be the rating. Wait, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a block. And this would be the hero testimonial rating item icon. Okay, boom. Okay, so we'll be styling the hero testimonial as last, but we'll also we'll start with the top. Okay, so first things first, I will first set the structure. Let's just set our structure. On the container, we need a grid, right? We need a grid gap. I'll just do 2XL for now. And we need columns, even, right? And we will need a image. So just copy this. I'm getting used to be using the URL instead of just putting it in, because once I share the template, if you import the template, I want the image to be loaded too. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And we'll need it set to cover and aspect ratio of 6:4. What else do we need to do here? Make sure that it's set to 100% and height is also 100%. Okay, let us go to, let me center my content, my item, sorry. And the content needs a row gap of n. My accent heading needs, I need to flip the order, so that's going to be on top. My large heading needs to be larger, so that means I'll go to the typography. For Excel is too small, so I'll need to add a calc function where I add this times 2, which is way too much, times 0.4, I think 0.4. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so it's now looking as it should. Let me set my hero top. Okay, so we've set the structure now. So now I'm going to fix the background image, as you can see. But if you notice, the background image is not filling up the whole screen, right? It's only, you're only seeing it here. So the way to do that is I added a before pseudo element on the section. So this is white and this color can be changed. That's on the background, and it's covering the image. Actually, the image is spanning the whole width and height. So let me show you. We'll do that. Let me just set this first to relative, and then let's come to our image. Sorry, our background image here. Let me paste in that URL. Nope, I already removed it. So let's paste in that URL. Set the HTML tag to figure. Okay, what happened? Nothing copied. Something is going wrong with the copying sometimes. I usually have to do this. I don't know why. The first time I can copy, and the second time it just sticks to the old copy. I don't know why it does that. Suddenly started to do that. I have no idea why. Okay, set this to cover. This doesn't really matter. The layout, let's go to the layout of style. I'll set this to 100%, and I'll also set this to 100%, and I will change this to position absolute, set this to the top, set this to the bottom, set this to the right, set this to the left. Okay, so now it's set over. It's now placed correctly, right? Set it to cover. So now what we want to do is elevate the container on top, right? So we set the container to relative and z index 1. So now it's now sitting on top of the image, right? Let me also add for the before. I'm going to add. Okay, so now I am going to add the pseudo class element, sorry, before. So we'll do, and I'll be using a clip path tool because for the life of me, I'm still trying to wrap my head around understanding clip path, because clip path has different shapes, different values you can use, and always sometimes changing the percentages, but you'll see soon enough. I'll show you. You'll see what I mean. It's a little bit tricky for me, so I just use a generator to get the shape I want, and I can tweak it from there. Okay, position absolute, and the inset should be all sides. So it's top 0, bottom 0, left 0, right 0, and we need a background color variable. I'm using the BG body so that I can access dark mode. Yes. And if anything I need, height should be 100%, and width should also be 100%, and the Z index should be 1 because I want it to be elevated above the image, as you can see. So it's elevated above the image. We see our image there, and now let's go to the clippy art thing. So this clippy here, this is the link. I think if you should just search for clip path generator, you land on this site. There might also be other sites too, but I like this one. So we need a I think we need a, did I take a hexagon shape? Because I needed more path lines. So as you can see here, the line has to have this shape, and it has to have that shape, as you can see. So it's, the line starts here, stops here, goes all the way to the side. So I don't think I need I was actually looking for a polygon. Or a parallelogram. This could also work. So I just shift this a little bit back, shift this some more, and let's check again. And you see, as you can see, it's already making the look. There's the CSS that I can copy, and by changing these percentages, let's say for example, or I cannot even tweak it, but if you start moving this around, look at this. You can look down here how it's changing, so you can know which size you're actually editing. But like I said before, I just use a generator because it just makes my life easier. Okay, so we copy this, and then we go to our code, just put it in there. Look, boom, we have the shape. And I would also like to give this a higher height. Let's do 75 VH, and I have not centered my container, so let's do that. So it's centered. Yeah, it's looking more like this, right? Okay, so let's fix this when on the lower breakpoint. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is looking good. So I just add media. And then we need a max width of 767 pixels, and we need, just copy this over, and I basically just need a different, I think that's all I need. I just need a different shape. So this can all stay the same. I need to come back here because on this one, like I said, it's set at the right bottom, right? So we need this shape. So that means with this shape, I cannot create the shape I want, right? So we need something like a hexagram. So this, pull this here, pull this also to the side, and basically have the shape. This is what we want. So here, what you see here, I can copy this. So we copy this, go back to our build, and we then put this in. So now, once we go to the lower breakpoints, we have that, right? And that is exactly what we want. Let me see. This is okay. Let me check if I should flip it early. Okay, so it flips by 7, 6, 7. So it stays the same. Okay. Well, depending on how you want this, you can say, okay, on the tablet portrait it should flip. Depends on you. We could flip this because now it's a row instead of a column. And here it can stack. But maybe if it stacks, yeah, I'll stack it earlier. I think it looks better that way. So I come back to the content and I set this to 1. Right. So it's one row now, or 1 column, sorry. So it's stacked. And I would want to remove the 70%, 75% VH here. And just put the percentages, so it's just 100%. And I would like to center the content and also center. So everything is centered now. And now it can just go down to the lower breakpoints. And you get this. We'll have to make a change to the lower section here because I will be moving the testimonial section up and we need more space. So here, as you can see, when it gets smaller, there's still quite a lot of space here. But that's because I added more space so that we're going to move this up. Okay. So now we can start working on the testimonial. We're done with the hero. Let's start with the testimonial. Okay, so first things first, we do not want any height on our section. So we eliminate that. Our container, we just give it a background of, we need a, okay, so I've told you guys before, I created you guys know that for dark mode or color schemes, Core has some variables that allow you to use like a BG body. So if you use BG body, it's white. And if you turn it to dark mode, it turns dark, right? Depending on the color you choose. Okay, but it also has text body and it also has text title. So for BG body, I created the BG body reverse where if I'm on a, like say on white, on a color scheme that's light and I have a darker background, I want that darker background to switch to a lighter color when the color scheme is dark. So I created a BG body reverse. And for BG surface, I'm also going to create a BG surface reverse. I'm not done that yet. But I have a text body and a text body reverse, and I have a text title and a text title reverse. And maybe you could do that for the like borders and stuff. But I did it that way because I wanted to, because there were some designs where on light mode I had darker parts, and when I switched over, I wanted to be lighter. So that's the reason. And you see in this build that we're building it so that we can use a light and dark mode or a light and dark color scheme. So here we go for BG body reverse so that it's dark. So that means that all its content will also have to have the reverse color, what you see as we go through it. So first things first, we need to give this some padding. 2XL, I think 2XL is good. Okay, it's way too much. XL. Was it this big? Anyways, okay, we need a rounded corner. So radius L, and then all around. Okay, so this is set. Is it me or is it like too much? Huh. Okay. Now I can't see anything. So for our intro, okay, so we have 2 blocks and we need to give this a specific, we need to split this, but not even. So this is split like, this is like 2, 3 or 1, 2. So let's see what fits here. So we set this display to grid, and so we can do 2, 3. 1, 3 is I think too much. So 2, 3. Let's try 2, 3, and let's give it a Excel spacing. On our intro, I'll add the color here. No, I'll add the color directly to the title. Let me copy over this title, put it here. This is a H2, so this would be this is a H1, sorry, so this would be a H2, and we want our color to be, as I said before, it should be a text title. Text title reverse to. Oh, that's a background, my bad. Text title reverse. So you see, I also have a text title reverse. So because if I use a normal text title, the normal default color is dark, also for the body text. So that means that on the basic text, we also need, just gonna skip that, we also need a text body reverse. And for that's the client name, we also need a text body reverse. Text body reverse, yes. This should be paragraph. This would be Mr. John Smith. And the same goes for our icon too. So also a text body reverse. Obviously, if you're using like a gold color or something, that could also be enough, because I think the gold star color is visible on dark and on white. But for this case, I'm making it white. So I'll bring this down 2.4 RAM. Did I forget anything? Copy this. I've got the text. Put it here. I'll obviously have to make this text larger. So let's do that. 2x, way too much. L, set about an L. Okay, and also set the font style to italic. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Got the top. Okay, this is flex, set to column, and we need some spacing. M is okay. And on the author and rating, we also need, this could be flex, okay, but then a row, and then we set this to, let me switch this, space between, right, and we center it so that it's centered, as you can see. And I will just duplicate this, duplicate 4 times, so we have 5 stars. Let me save. And on the ratings, we need to make sure that the padding is gone, and also the margins. Oops. Also the margins, and we need to remove the list style type because it will be indented, right? List style is set to none. Okay. Wait. Style type. Okay, that is set to none. And we need instead of a block, we need flex. It should be a row. And we need some spacing between our columns, but not much. 2x, XS is good. Just some spacing. And it should never wrap. Same goes for this, should not wrap until I say so. So now we have the basic styling down, as you can see. Now to setting this line, we are not going to use a divider. We're just going to use a after pseudo element on the heading. So let's do that. Oops. After And here we said do the same thing again. I'll go to, on the review text, go to layout and set this to relative so that the after line stays where it's supposed to stay. And set this to position absolute. I have to see how long do I want it to be. Maybe more than 50% or something. Oh well, let's see. The width can be 50%. And the background color is a var. And then this could be also text title reverse. I could also use a BG body reverse. Okay, so we have the width. Oh wow, am I on the wrong? I'm on the wrong. I'm on the text. I'm supposed to be on the heading. Oops. Whoa. Okay, I'm on the wrong side. No, I'm supposed to be here. Wow. Okay. So this set to relative again. Let's see. This is good. So I'm here. Okay, so we have after, we have our height is like 0.2 rem. So there he is. It just appeared on the screen. Let's set our bottom to 0. And our left to 0, because I want it to be on the left side. And now let's give it some no, our bottom should be, I'll also use a variable, should be var, that should be a negative value, so calc -1 times var space Excel, too much m, this is about m, about, yeah, so there you go. But then you see once we are on mobile, once I stack this, I'll have to change the positioning. So let's see what happens here. This is still okay, but you know what, I'll change it here because this can get a little bit squishy. Okay, so let's work this. We change this to make it just one column like that. So there's two things I can do here, right? I can stretch this all the way or center the text so that everything is centered. What did we do here on the original? Okay, so I centered everything. Okay, so we're going to center everything. Whoops, that was not part of the video. Okay, we're going strong today, so let's finish strong. Okay, so on the container, I don't know if I should do it that way. I'm just looking for a way to actually center this. So let's see what I did here. This is centered, this is centered. Everything is centered, wow. Okay, I know what to do. On the intro, I'll just center this. I'll also center the typography. And on the review, I'll also center this. Sorry, my bad. So this is centered. And I also center this. And on the author and rating, we're going to just center this, but then set this to a column so that it's stacked, and we are going to give it some space. Oh, sorry, that's column, I mean on the row. So a little bit excess. So now it's centered. So now let us center this line too, right? Let's center this. So we go back to the review heading on desktop, and then we go to our CSS at media. So on the max width of 991 pixels, we want to do the following. Let me copy this and just add this here. We only need, what do we need? We don't need the background color. I don't need the content and all this stuff. Left should be 50%. Let me see. The spacing does not matter. The width and the height does not matter too. Let me see how it looks like now. Nothing changed. Oh wait. Left 50%, left 80%. Why is it not responding? Okay, wait. Do I need to use transform? Wait, let me see. Transform, translate on the X axis. If I do minus 50%. Okay, so did I get this 991 max width? Am I forgetting something? Okay, wait, let me try something out. Let me just see if it's even working. If I say right, just trying this out. Okay, it's not responding, which is weird. And if I say top, okay, I will need to troubleshoot this. Okay, so I don't know why it's not working. Oh, weird. Okay, it's working. I have no idea why it was not working. Oh, we're there. Okay, so we have this. As you can see, everything is looking good. So let's do the last part now, where I actually move up the container. We have to use a calc function here again, and we do that times, we're using a variable, spacing variable of m. Is it m? Yeah, that's m. And see that we will need to change the z index of this container. See, relative to this one, also one is also good. Okay, so it's already moved up. How far is it moved up? Let me see. Okay, quite a bit, so we can push it up a bit more. So instead of, we can do like 2xl. Oh yeah, 2xl. Okay, so now what I was saying before, if we go down the different devices, see, it comes close to the image. So what I would say here is, let's increase the bottom spacing of the section here, and that would be, okay, if you do 4x, how does that look like? It's still too small, so we'll need to do some kind of calc function here to make sure that we have more space. So calc, and paste in the variable, whoops, calc, can't believe we're almost done, by the way, times 2, too much, times 0.4. Okay, how does that look here? Looks good. How does that look here? It's okay. Let me just do 0.6. Obviously you could tweak it on the lower breakpoints, but there. And yeah, there you have it, guys. That is how we build this kind of section. So to give you an idea of, okay, let's say we added an image, right? How would this look like? Let's say, okay, I see I have the core images here, so this could be some good example. So let's say I added something like this here. Let's say I had some kind of product or something, and we added a background. Maybe I should have given the background like a overlay or something. I think if I add something like this, it might not look good. Oh, no, we need something that has some contrast. I'm totally not prepared for this. Okay, that looks not that good. Something light, maybe something like this. This could work. Okay, so let's save that. And let me check it out on the front. Oh, wait, that's the example. So look, we have a cool thing going on here. So this is the, then it scales down, and then you have this. Yeah, looks pretty cool to me. So that is how you could use it. Obviously you could add a design here, or one more thing, you could also do the following, right? Like I said, we have the light and dark mode. See what I said before? So we can switch between modes. So let's check this out. Doesn't that look awesome? Look at that. Cool. Okay, so we're basically done. That was it for this tutorial. Like the video, share the video, comment, let me know what you think. I'll continue making these kinds of tutorials while I do the full website template, just to keep the ball rolling. And yeah, thank you for your attention, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.